Hey guys, it is SpyBlade008 here, and I'm here to show you guys a mod. And this mod is a really fan favorite of me, and I thought you guys would enjoy it. So, hope you guys enjoy the video, and cue the entrance. So before we get started on to this mod, I would like to just say thank you to the Java Bucket crew who made this mod, and I would like to say thank you. Just wouldn't be happening without you. This mod's really fun. I'm liking how it looks. Thank you guys for making this mod. Really time, and hope you guys continue with it. Now with this mod, they took out some more of the mobs, dimensions, and stuff like that because they wanted to kind of start over, or, in my guess, just make it more for the newer version. So they took out it all. They were going to add it in, from what I've heard. They're going to add it in, back in, so all the mobs, like C-3PO, R2-D2, and stuff like that. So I'll be showing this mod in my new mod laboratory. Thought it would be good. But so I thought we'd start this mod off by just saying thank you for Java Buckets, and this wouldn't be happening without you. So without further ado, let's just head right inside. So the mod is Star Wars, and you guys can see the first glimpse of the mod itself here. Now let's get in, before we do any of this stuff, into the ores. So there's two ores. One very less rare in the nether, so keep that in mind if you want to go to the nether. This is crystal ore, and the crystal ore spawns less rare than the one in the normal world. So the normal world is like, it's pretty rare, as what it says on the page I just showed you. It's like one of the most rarest ores you can find. So keep that in mind when you're making your lightsaber and stuff like that, that you are going to need a lot of these. I would say around 10, just to be sure that you can get your blasters, armor, stuff like that. So you probably would need 10 ores, so I would spend an hour mining. I don't know how rare it is because I haven't really mined for I just cat spawned it in. So now let's get into, what should we start off with? I think that's the coolest. We should start off with the guns. So the guns, what you're going to need is that you're going to need 6 obsidian, 2 uncharged crystals, and a steel plate. Steel plates that are in the lightsaber chest, I'll go show you guys that real quick because that's on this side. So steel ingots and steel plates. So to make a steel ingot, you're going to need an iron and a piece of coal. So keep in mind, these plates and ingots are pretty expensive. So what you're going to need for plate is 4 steel ingots. So that's how you make the basics of the mod itself. Those are pretty much the backbone of the mod. So once you get all those resources, you put them in a crafting table 3x3, and you make the weapon forge. Now with the weapon forge, you can make the sniper rifle, and how that's done is 3 across, 1 glass pane, 2 steel down, 1 diamond, steel plate, obsidian, a blast battery chamber. I'm going to show what these are next. Steel plates, and a button, and another steel ingot. So just keep that in mind. This is a recipe right there. Pause the video if you need to craft that or anything else like that. So for guns too, if you want to make, here, let me see where it is. If you want to make this gun, you're going to have to stick it into that. I'm not sure if it depends on whether or not you do it here or here, but I think it works anywhere if you put it in this order. So make this one, kind of the most common one that you see in most of the video games made by Star Wars, if you're a fan like me. You need a steel plate, 2 steel ingots, a blast barrel, steel plate, a blaster battery chamber, obsidian, steel ingot, and a button. And excuse me, I am sort of sick when I'm making this video. I plan to do Wildstar, but it didn't work out this weekend, but I'm sick. So to make the blaster barrel, you're going to need 3 plates, ingots, in this order. And now I think this could be at the top, but these just have to be on top of this, and you get the blaster barrel. So these are the key components to the guns. And steel ingot, kind of wrap it around, leave 2 on the end, and an uncharged crystal, which is what you get from mining that ore. So that's what you get for the battery blather chamber. Yeah. So that's how you make those two guns. Now, as you can see, if you put them in your hand, they're actually pretty kind of cool. And I thought it did great, kind of replicating the actual look from like the games I've played. So before we do anything, I'm going to go test these guns out before I go into the armor. And so let's head out of my laboratory. And I have 2 creepers. No, I don't have 2 creepers. I don't have 2 creepers anymore. They're gone. Okay. It's a little worrying, but... So let's just get these guys back out here. I already got these 2 knuckleheads. So... I'm going to set it to 0. We're going to see how powerful. This is going to be the first one I'm actually testing. So you'll be seeing my reaction as well. So I don't know really how to shoot. So I'm just going to left click. So it seems like if you just press... Oh no, you could just press. It takes some time to reload. So keep that in mind. This thing is kind of reloading and and slow firing. So for the sniper, that was a 2-shot kill on a creeper, which is pretty much just like us. I think he even has more health. So a sniper. Reloading. Does 100% on creepers. So this is actually a pretty good gun. If you can get these in a normal vanilla based Minecraft, you're pretty set. Except for the one thing is that you have to hold down the right click from what I'm learning now to reload it, and it takes a little while to load. So keep that in mind once you're battling these creatures out into the vanilla world. I'm kind of safe, but who knows? You could just be like getting screwed over. So let me just throw those in there, and let's get on to the armor. So first thing for the armor mod, you have to make the armor mold. And to make that, it's pretty expensive. You need the steel ingots, the steel plates, 4 glass pane just to make the helmet mold. I can't really pronounce that, so I'm not even going to try. If you can, good job. And then I have 3 singlets on the bottom of this crafting table. Surround an obsidian right above the middle steel ingot and with steel plates, and you get the chest plate mold. All these are mandatory if you want to make the actual thing. So I'm just going to take these 2 because I already just went over that. To make the leggings, you need 2 steel plates on either side where the leggings would be, an obsidian in the middle, and 2 steel ingots on the end. So let's take those. Now, to make a jetpack, which you can use on the chest piece, you just need to have 3 steel ingots in a triangle, 2 steel plates, 1 on top of each other, and 2 diamonds. So this is pretty expensive, but it's pretty cool, and you don't take any fall damage if you play Tekkit. So to make the legs, you do this. To make the helmet, you put it like this. And I think to make the chest piece is that, right? Sure. But yeah, you're just gonna see everything I just went over, trying to make it seem easier. Yeah, no. So I got this wrong. You need to take this jetpack over and put it over like that. So that's how you make the chest piece, so it turns everything in. So I'm going to put this armor on, and you can see what it looks like when you have the armor on. Also, I'm going to turn myself into S until I have to spawn a zombie in, but I don't need to. So it kind of adds a cool little vision, and I find that pretty cool. It has my little helmet at the top to show. It's a little dark out though. That's one thing with it. I don't think you can change it. No. But since I am wearing that jetpack on my chest piece, you can see I'm flying around in survival mode. But the one thing with this, it's very slow. It's not as fast as creative, but this is a cool way to kind of get that creative feel in a survival based gameplay. So if I just jump, I'm sure you have to like fly with the thing, and you don't really take fall damage if you get flying. I don't even think if I just flew and dropped, I don't take any damage. But if I was like, if I was on top of this, see, I think it still hurts. I was just falling, but I fall from that. If I like run into something, I guess. No. Now, see, look, when you use your jetpack and fall, you're good. So those are pretty much just basics on how this jetpack works. pretty dark out, so I'm going to take it off. You are going to need some extra pair of boots because that is not in the mod yet. Maybe when they add it, it might be by the time you watch this, just depending on when you do. So we're now done with the armor. I think it's time to go into the charger. So while I go back into creative, because you might need some things to do this. Once you mine this, you will be able to get a uncharged crystal. So to make the charger, which will charge the crystal and will add color, depending on what color you choose, you're going to need 2 iron ingots on either side, a redstone ingot in the middle, a steel ingot in the middle of it all, steel plates surrounding the rest, and that should give you a charger. Now, the charger needs nothing to power it or anything like that. That's what's pretty cool right now. Might have some sort of powering situation with it in the future, but for now, it's good. So you can have 4 different colors. You could have rose, lime, green, purple, or lapis lazuli. Now, I think I do have the wrong dye. I might not. Yeah, I don't think so. No, I'm good. So you have to just put one. I'm going to do red because I kind of like the Sith and that's my favorite color. So just put the red. Takes about 30 seconds. On the page it says it takes about 30 seconds for it to charge, so it's not much of a waiting time. You can cook up some food or do some other stuff, but remember, sometime in Minecraft you do have to wait, so 30 seconds is not bad to charge up a crystal, which will give you some OP power, which I haven't used, so I'll be testing it out outside. I don't want to trash this place. So it should be about done. Yeah, so red charged crystal. So now that I have my red charged crystal, I'm going to show you the other crafting recipes that you will need. So to make the rest of the lightsaber, you're going to have to make something called a quartz lens, which is just 3 and 3 nether quartz on the bottom, 3 glass in the middle, and you make 3 quartz lens. But you have to use these quartz lenses to make lightsaber blade emitter, which is 3 steel ingots on the right, 2 in the left, bottom left, 1 in the quartz lens in the middle, and the redstone at the very bottom, which will make you a lightsaber blade emitter. Next, you have the power cell, which is 2 gold nuggets on either side of 2 redstone with a 3 steel ingots on the very bottom. Now, to make the actual piece to put on the lightsaber, you have to do 3 ingots on either side, the light blade emitter on the top, and the power cell on the bottom, and you make the lightsaber handle. Now, if you take this lightsaber handle and the power crystal, which is now in your color, and you put it like this, you make a lightsaber, which does plus 14 attack, which if I go over to a diamond sword, it's only 7. So you can see the difference in the power, and I think you can even throw this. Yeah. Makes a cool noise. Doesn't really do anything though. It's more like a sword. You can't really do anything yet. Nope, it just kind of makes that cool little noise. So I don't think you can throw it yet, but I think that is something they're going to plan on adding, because I think it was in the old versions of the mod. But as we get a zombie, you can see what the difference is between a diamond sword, which is 7, to something of a lightsaber. Now, there is no doubles yet. I hope that is something they do add. So, this already... Oh, wait, no, now I see. See, look, you have to press right click to go up. So, that's pretty cool. That's something new. So, this is a 2-shot kill, which I think it is still on a diamond. Nope, it's a 3 kill on it. So it makes a little bit better tier, and it does make a little sense consuming on how much stuff you actually need to make this. So you do have to use some diamonds, you have to use some stuff, a lot of supplies of iron and coal to make this mod happen. I hope this was quick enough. I hope this is simple enough to show you guys all the things they have on this mod version. And I hope you guys did enjoy this mod version with Spy Blade. See you guys next time.